Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Rise of Empires Ice and Fire. I am Mr. Gill. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for any of your previous likes and comments, views on the other videos in this series. Doing very, very well, so that makes me happy. It's very nice. Thank you. Really appreciate it. This little video is just going to be about monster siege defenses. A lot of you will already know what this is, so it's not necessarily important, but it's always good to kind of cover all the basics just in case somebody is new to the game. A quick big thing though, I'm doing this on the same day the previous video went out, which I believe is called Reign of Chaos full playthrough, which was our first duel that I recorded. I finished that just as we were after destroying their Alliance Center, and we were going to do some damage to them, and so we ended up, let's have a look in here. We ended up getting 7 spots up, but only about 3,000 or 4,000 points, which is not great. Where is the points? War Declaration record here. So we were against side IDGAF, we know what that means. And even though we got 34,000 points in terms of the duel, that only equates to 2,992 points here, which is not excellent, to be honest. We need a lot more points. As you can see, there's a lot of people here with 353,000 points, top of the league. Well done, League of Kings, but we're at 17,000, so even though we've won 3 out of our 4 battles, we're not actually earning as many points as we should. So I'm going to have to change up the strategy a little bit. Instead of trying to defeat their Alliance Center as fast as possible, we're going to try and take more and more tiles, so kind of delay defeating the Alliance Center if we can. Hiccups, sorry. And see if that works. I mean, that's a risky strategy as well, because, you know, they could repel our attack, and then we would not be able to destroy the Alliance Center. But I think we're going to try that for the next duel, and hopefully the next duel is on Thursday. I will not be recording that one, I have some work to do, but the one on Sunday I should be recording. But anyway, let's get into what do you want me to do here? I have some bolts. I have enough bolts for now. It's fine. Let's get into Monster Siege Defense. So Monster Siege Defense is an event that happens 3 times a week: Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays? Or is it just Tuesdays and Thursdays now? I think it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays. And as you can see here, it is available to do the whole day, and then you just press begin to engage. We can have a look here and see the rewards. Monster Swarm reward. Okay, so they're popping up now, and you can scroll down, you can see exactly what rewards you get. There are 10 waves of monsters that come against you, and if you can survive, so defeat more than 50% of the monsters or achieve a score of 50% or more, you will eventually receive this top prize, which is okay. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a pretty good prize. It's not amazing, I'll be honest with you. The Monster Siege Defense starts pretty much at the beginning of the game, and runs the whole kind of series of the game. It doesn't really matter whether it's Clash or Province or Reign of Chaos. The Monster Siege Defense is always available. So it is good early game, because you can get quite a lot of stuff, but it's not necessarily great at this point in the game. For someone like me, you know, earning 50,000, what was it? It was like 150,000 in resources. It's alright, but it's not exactly something to write home about. But it is good for our alliance, and it's good for everybody to maximize the amount of resources they can get. So we try and do our Monster Siege Defense at a particular time each day. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays. That time is usually for us, I can't remember. I think it's 10 o'clock game time. So world time is here. You can see now it's 12:50. Today we were doing the battle, and I completely forgot about it. So I messaged everybody and I said we will do it at 1 o'clock game time, so in 10 minutes time. It's really important to keep your alliance colleagues in the loop about what is being planned, and to keep everybody, so that, you know, communication is the only way to achieve victory, as they say. Well, no, I just said it. I don't think anybody else has ever said that. But yeah, that's what we do. So, in terms of strategy for Monster Siege Defense, there's not much. We have tested using, let's go out here for a second and I'll show you. We have tested turning on the town buff for, where is it? Defense bonus and attack bonus. It doesn't make a difference as far as we can tell. We have tested reinforcing, so sending all of the troops, you know, from everybody into one town to see if that can help, and it does help a tiny bit, but then, you know, everybody else loses, so that's not a great thing either. The only thing that seems to work is having as many of your legions at home as possible, and have them sitting around waiting. So at the moment our legions are out gathering. One of them is doing the national quest, which I had to cancel this morning because of the duel, so I don't really want to bring them back. So they're due back in 28 minutes. Oh, that's finishing in 28 minutes. It's going to take them an hour to get back, so they're not going to get back in time anyway. So I'm just going to bring these other guys back, who I've just sent out to gather while I was doing other bits and bobs today. They're still rebuilding their stamina from the duel, so I couldn't really do much with them. But so they'll come back. They're due back in about a minute. Fantastic. What we will do also is, how much longer we got? 7 minutes. Yeah. So we were right here. 7 minutes until this is just so all our alliances can notice. You don't want anybody to miss out. Some people don't care, some people do, but you want to be making sure, as I said, you're communicating with everybody as much as possible. We'll probably get a few people asking and telling us that they are ready. We can also pop in here, double check who is on. Any R4 can start the Monster Siege defense, or R5. Nobody else is on. I'm assuming some of them are going to be on. Minamwes, who unfortunately I called him a woman this morning in the duel video. I apologize for that. He used to have the avatar used to be you know, one of the kind of generic female ones at the start, and it just stuck in my head. So now I find it very hard to think of Minnow as anything but a gorgeous female. Yeah, he's a bloke, and he mentioned it in the chat before, and I was like, oh god, I'm sorry, I forgot. So no other R4 is on, so we have to make sure we do this, and I usually do it just because, I don't know, I'm a bit bossy and I like to organize things, and these guys seem to be happy with me being bossy and organizational, so that is fine. But we'll get that going, and the rest of the guys will be back on, I'm certain, very sure, very soon. I'm certain very soon they should all be back on. How long have we got now? It says up here 5 minutes, is it? Yeah, 5 minutes to go. Okay, so our guys are coming back. Let's just double check, make sure they're all fully healed up. We've only got 3 legions, so I'm going to suggest, come on, wow, this is slow. So much faster on your phone. Play this on your phone, don't play it on the PC unless you're crazy. I'm going to suggest, we've got our big legion, which is our strongest one, the Gallopers, Gil's Gallopers. We've got Legion 2 and Legion 3, they're both of our weak ones, but they're not too weak, or they're pretty weak, but they're not really weak. So I don't think we're going to get to wave 10 this time around, and the zombies come in waves, or the monsters come in waves. I reckon we might be lucky if we can get to wave 7. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. So effectively what's going to happen is, once I start or engage the event, the monsters are going to swarm out of one of these thingy-majiggies. Where is one? They are scattered across the map, and you can't do anything to them. They are unattackable, unharvestable, but this is a Monster Siege base, or where they live, or whatever. And when I engage, they will swarm out and start attacking every single member of our alliance. And as I said, it'll come in a wave. Wave 1, wave 2, and each wave gets successively stronger until wave 10, which is very strong indeed. I can just about beat wave 10, I believe, now, if I have all my legions at home. I think that's what happened on the weekend. I can't remember exactly. You will get a report in here. I think it comes in, there's a new one, it says Monster Siege Report, and it'll tell you how you're performing, and we'll have a look at that when we start it up. How long we got now? 4 minutes, okay. I have to babble for a bit longer. We can see one of our fellow Province Alliance people is still being attacked? No. No, they are taking back their tiles. So they had a, looks like quite an intensive attack today. I don't think these guys like us very much. They always seem to be breaking the NAP. I don't know if you know what a NAP is. A NAP is a non-aggression policy that many provinces will have, and usually it's the top 15 alliances in the state will have a NAP 15, so they agree not to attack each other. This is really good for the unity of the state. It also helps everybody to grow, so that we can then defeat exterior provinces, because we are in obviously the Clash of Province event. Everybody should really be focusing on trying to beat this state 68, which we're not doing today, which is not great. We will have to see if we can upgrade some buildings ourselves. What has our alliance done so far? Yeah, not amazing. I hope we get a bit further than that, actually. Well, I hope I do as well, actually. I haven't done much. Too busy. But anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, naps. Naps are great. At the moment, though, our state seems to go through it changing the nap every week, which is very annoying, and I don't really understand why everybody is not just focused. That's the alarm telling me that this is going to happen soon, which is great. Yeah, I don't understand why everybody in this state is not focused on kicking everybody else's ass. Instead, they just keep on hassling each other, which is, in my view, a complete waste of time. But that's just what I think. Okay, so let's have a double check what time it is. 12:57. We've got 2 minutes. Yeah, we can kind of start it now. I don't think anybody's going to really worry too much. Most people will have already brought their stuff home. Let's just grab this gift. Doop. Waffle, waffle, waffle. I maybe should have started this video 2 minutes later. I believed I had enough to talk about, but I don't. But yeah, so they're going to attack in successive waves. You don't have to do anything. It's a very passive event. You do not get harmed in this event. Okay, so even though the screen will flash red as if an attack is coming, because an attack is, you will not actually lose any, you will not have any wounded, you will not anybody be killed, nothing will happen, you will not have to heal anything. This is purely an event designed by the game to, well, it's basically to give you some resources and to keep you interested. You know, a lot of these things, events in here, it's all about keeping you more and more interested, continuously playing the game, so that you keep on clicking up here and spending this amount of money, which I do not do. I would consider spending a tiny bit of money in this game, but because I do play it quite a lot and I enjoy it, but I haven't made that decision yet. And a lot of these packages are, in my view, quite a massive rip-off. This is 115 crowns, 225 crowns, 55 crowns, 55, 1,149 crowns. That's like 100 euros. That's a ridiculous amount of money. 100 euros for a mobile game, you know, a package in it. I'm sure people do spend it, but I would say anybody who does spend that has got more money than sense. Alright, we should be able to kick off now. Bam, there we go, claim that, claim. So let's go into the other screen so we can see, yes, thank you. So we can see the Monster Siege defense happening. I will just write in here so that people know. As I said, keep everybody informed. Communication is key. Here we go. Bam. Events. As I said, only R4 can start this. Monster Siege, begin to engage. Boom, there we go. Okay, so as you can see, as I said, they rolled out of this one, which is closest to us. And you can see we've got swarms, waves of monsters attacking each and every one of our bases. Now we can scroll up here and we can see me somewhere over here. Where am I? Up here. Where am I? There I am. Cool. So you can see my guys coming, and then we can go into here. Check here. We can see that I've started the event, so you can always tell who started it. Your ally, Mr. Gill, has started it. Okay, fantastic. You can see the screen is flashing red. Don't worry, don't stress. If you go here, oh no, we have to wait till we're attacked. So let's wait until we're attacked. They're pretty slow. They're only coming like 80 kilometers, but it takes them ages. Where are they? Here he is. I think that's our guy. And what is he? He's a reanimated mummy. 707 units. So as I said, it becomes progressively harder each wave. So the first wave is very, very easy. You also can turn this thing off, like so. And that'll stop the screen flashing red, which I find incredibly annoying. You will have to turn it off for each wave though. That doesn't turn it off for the whole event, it just turns it off for that particular wave. But I find that flashing red screen to be just epileptic inducing, annoying. It's awful. Okay, come on, attack. Come on and attack. Come on and attack. Here we go, here we go. Come on. Come on, you can do it. And okay, so he's, even though the image hasn't caught up already, he's already attacked and another wave it's on his way. Oh, that guy. So we didn't even see my guy attack. Well, that's just frustrating. I was waiting for him. But sometimes this doesn't catch up as fast as the thing. So, but we can go into here and we should see monster invasion report. There it is. One fresh thing. So we've been attacked. This is the first wave, level 1. We killed 100% of the 833 monsters that attacked us. And we got 8,007 points. That's pretty standard for this. I usually get 8,007 points for the first round. But if this, as it says here, if the kill ratio is less than 50%, the battle is considered a failure. So as long as it's above 50%, we are winning. So what we're going to do now is pop back. And at this point, I will speed up the video like this. Boom. Okay, and I'm back. So you can see we've done up to level 8 so far, and this is the first time we've got less than 100%, so 97.4. So my prediction was wrong. We'll probably do level 9. I doubt we can do level 10. Not without my other Legion, I don't think. Game freezing up a tiny bit, but that's alright. You can see quite a few of our colleagues are on fire. That means they are out. They have been defeated. The fire doesn't hurt you, nothing hurts you, it'll go away in a couple of minutes. You don't need to worry about that. We can see here now with AE Wallen, he is 100%. The fire is just cosmetic to kind of prove a point. Zero's Monster Siege event has ended. Oh, so none of us got to level 10. What the hell? Well, I've got a level 10 coming, but did we all lose? No, there's some of us still here. World of Fire's there, I'm there. Mina's there. Maybe that just means they've sent the last wave. So let's have a check. See how we're doing. 86.5 for level 9. Okay, wow. Cool. So I don't need that 4th Legion, possibly. I might be able to do this. Let's see. This could be interesting. I really thought I couldn't, but no, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe 35%, 40% I'll get. Something like that. What's the Scorpion saying? Damn, I almost crap. I'm assuming he got scared because he logged on and saw all the red and the fires and stuff like that. Which is why I send the mails, yeah? Because otherwise we get a lot of people and send the warnings. Otherwise we get a lot of people saying, oh my god, what's happening? I'm dying, I'm getting killed. Who's attacking us? And I'm just like, no, don't worry, it's just this thing. This Monster Siege defense happens every day. Or every second day. No. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. That's not every second day either. Alright, let's just wait for this last wave to come through, and then we are done with this. As I said, I see it as a really good way to test our defenses, but as we've got, and as you increase in level with your alliance, you're going to find that it doesn't really, it's not great to do it. Yeah, but some people love it, some people don't. I just like to get it done basically and get it out of the way. Otherwise, everybody asks me in chat constantly, when are we doing it? When are we doing it? And as always in this alliance, I seem to be the most bossy one, so I seem to organise it all the time. Here we go. No, that's not it either. Damn. Come on, where's my little guy? Here he is. Ready to attack. Let's see how we go. Do we do level 10? Show me the money. Bam, there he goes. So he's attacked. Monster Invasion Report, Wave 10, Level 10, 34.4%. Okay, so I do need that other Legion in order to get over 50%. So I didn't make it to Level 10, I did make it to Level 9. I believe the game will now have to wait until all of the attacks are finished. Oh no, that was quick. Oh no, National Mission. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to do a video on National Mission, I think. Explaining it a little bit. So I do believe the game we're going to have to wait now because there will be some... I think somewhere, wherever they came from, but there's probably still 1 or 2 guys who are very far away. Okay, as you can see here, they're not very far away, but these are the last few to be hit, I believe, by Wave 10. Cool. So that should be all. That should now be over, and then we see if it gives us the reward. It doesn't. It's not going to tell us yet. Come on, you can do it. You can tell me the reward. It's not going to, is it? We can look at what we got last time. Medical tents are full. Single play. That's it. Okay, so we can't see the last one because there's too much stuff has happened in between. Well, that's kind of annoying. I don't necessarily want to cut this video. Well, let's see what we would have got. We can go into here. Events. Monster Siege Defense, View Rewards. I see the awards won't send till later, so we got up to, whoops, Monster Swarm reward. We got up to level 9. We defeated that one, so we got 200,000 food, 120,000 marble, 150,000 gold, and 10,000 XP. We achieved that one. We did unachieved this one. Alliance damage ranking. I don't know what we got here. View all rewards, maybe. I don't know what this means. What is alliance damage? My alliance damage is 13. Alliance score ranking is 4. Okay, so wait, I got the 4th one then. Where's that? Number 4. So I got 40,000 points for the alliance contribution, 40,000 points for the alliance score, 20,000 gold, and 10,000 more XP. And then individual damaging ranking. My ranking is 43. That sucks. 43. I need to be doing more damage. That's really quite poor. I thought I was better than that. So I think I would have got not much. Let's scroll through and see where 43 is. Wow. Right down the bottom. And the game will probably freeze up. It doesn't even have a 43. Great. Alright, so you can see I didn't get a lot. There's not a lot of res. A couple of 100,000 most res, yeah? So it is kind of fun, but it's not exactly the most important thing in the world. But it's always good to do it. There you go. I hope you enjoyed it. This is all about Monster Siege Defense, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. Thanks. Bye. There.